North Korea mass evacuation, Kim orders blackout drills as US says be ready for war. The exercises, which appear to be preparation for possible US airstrikes, were carried out in secondary cities and smaller towns across the country this week, according to a site that monitors the secretive country. Capital Pyongyang do not take part in the war drills, which were focused on the East Coast where the US would likely attack from Japan, Guam and the Pacific. Such blackout and evacuation training are incredibly rare in the Hermit Kingdom. But multiple sources reported them taking place today, according to NK News. They must realize how serious the situation is. Lieutenant General Chun In-bom. The White House ordered its fleet of B-52 nuclear bombers and intercontinental ballistic missile units to be ready last night. U.S. Defense Secretary Jim Mad Dog Mattis warned a massive military response if Kim Jong-un dares attack America or its allies, such as Japan or South Korea, on a visit to the North Korean border yesterday. Donald Trump threatened to totally destroy North Korea in a UN speech last month and has moved 3 nuclear-powered aircraft carriers brimming with bombers to the waters around the pariah state. Despite this, a senior North Korean diplomat repeated the regime's threat to carry out its next nuclear test over the Pacific this week. Retired Lieutenant General Chun In-bom of the South Korean Army said, "I have never heard of this type of training exercises before in North Korea but am not surprised. They must realize how serious the situation is." A regular visitor to North Korea told NK News they have never heard of those kind of drills. The source said, "There used to be air raid drills in 2003, but not since then. A massive evacuation would be impossible not to notice." Another regular visitor working in the country said, "I have never heard of evacuation exercises happening before. It appears to be the first massive evacuations North Korea has carried out since at least 2013. At that time, the regime ordered diplomats evacuate and cars in Pyongyang be covered in camouflage netting. Drills were held on an almost daily basis during another crisis period, in 1994. The exercises could just be an attempt by the regime to control its population by keeping them in a constant state of fear. But experts believe Kim is determined to carry out another long-range test of an intercontinental ballistic missile capable of delivering a nuclear warhead to the U.S. mainland. Trump has vowed to stop the trigger-happy tyrant from achieving this goal and would be hard-pressed to avoid a military response. Kim could be preparing his people for the inevitable backlash.